on? Chill with Ant Squad. It's your boy Ant back with you guys with another video. So we're going to check out that time Sasuke flexed his new jutsu on GAARA, but then gets shown a real demon by Cage the Don. Hey man, this fight between Sasuke and GAARA, when Sasuke was bringing out his Chidori out, but then when GAARA went to that transform into show a real demon, I know for a fact this was going to be really legit demon time, because this man GAARA, I ain't gonna lie, when he brought that demon out of him, I already knew from the jump that Sasuke was gonna get cooked. But I know this is gonna be a really dope video. Cage the Don, shout out to you for this video. So enough with the chit chat, let's get down to business. Appreciate all love, support you guys have shown to the channel. Make sure you run the like, subscribe, tap that bell so you don't miss any of the videos. Roll to 1K, let's get to it.
Sasuke then hits that over-the-shoulder look and sees GAARA laid out on his back. And for a second, I know Sasuke was geeked. He really thought he got the dub, but that was not the case. GAARA sits up and starts laughing hysterically, and now he really tweaking out. Now he's over there screaming, "What a thrill it will be to crush such an opponent." Okay, so boom. The
transformation, that GAARA was definitely crashed out for sure.
match starts off with the demon child himself waiting for his opponent Sasuke to pull up. You know he just itching for a kill after they edged him in the last round. That boy was ready to turn Lee into a smoothie, but they cut it.
They did cut it short, but I ain't gonna lie, that fight between Rock Lee and GAARA, possibly one of my favorite moments in the entire Naruto series. And the fact Rock Lee, he really had that dog in him, for sure.
Sure, he wants that kill expeditiously. After continuously pushing the start of the match back, they give Sasuke 10 more minutes to show up. As the time dwindles down, reality starts to set in amongst the crowd. My boy Sasuke really about to pull a Dak Prescott and not show up when it counts. But right before the last second of the 10 minutes is up, Naruto spots a single leaf falling in the air, and as the leaf falls, he begins to feel the aura of a menace quickly approaching. Before he can even survey his surroundings to confirm his suspicions, we get the pull-up of the millennium. This man pulled up with Kakashi back.
Yo, that pull-up game with Kakashi behind him, greatest entrance of all time.
To back and held the pose for a good 5 minutes. Even pulled out the new fit. Man caught the romper from Fashion Nova on Black Friday. Had everyone stunned. I can't even hate. This was clean as hell. But the hype of the moment was quickly ruined when the dumbass Proctor asked for his name. Nigga, you know good and well you know his name. It's the only.
You know there's 90% of y'all watching my videos and haven't hit subscribe? What's going on, man? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and whatever comment that you have, it could be emoji, something funny, whatever it is, comment down below, subscribe, boost that YouTube out, Rigamuff. I appreciate all the love. Enjoy the rest of the video. Peace. Stupid 1, 2, you should know who he is. Like, those type of people, nope, let me not.
Only nigga in the entire village who got his family slaughtered. Quit playing. GAARA over there tired of the games, ready to put Sasuke in a body bag. So he makes the first move as soon as the match begins. But it's cut short by this painful looking brain aneurysm. Nigga just started glitching out of nowhere. Out here tweaking like an addict going 2 days without their vape. Sasuke uses this as an opportunity to throw some kunais GAARA's way. But he blocks them, grabs them with his sand clone.
And you know, when it comes to GAARA, his only special is using the sand to beat up his opponents with this significant pose. If you know, you know.
Then rushes the sand towards him. Sasuke jumps in the air to dodge the attacks, then sends more kunais at GAARA, but GAARA blocks those too. Sasuke then hits the sand clone with this dirty backhand to the throat, but the clone wraps the sand around his hand. So Sasuke counters with this nasty stiff arm that destroys the clone with ease. He rushes GAARA attempting to hit him with a right jab, so GAARA puts up his sand to block it, but it turns out Sasuke used the jab as bait because he stops before he can make contact, teleports to the other side, then hits GAARA with the same exact right hook as Lee. Look! Same form and everything.
That's the exact same form Rock Lee used against GAARA. If you put those together, it's exactly the same.
He didn't even try to switch it up. Moving like them homies who asked to copy your answers for the homework. You tell them to switch it up and they proceed to.
And I ain't gonna lie, I've been in that type of situation. When I was in school, when every single time when the teacher gives us homework, I always finish it so that way by the time I get home, I don't have to do any of that. But as soon as during the day, some of my classmates in like specific classes always asking me, "Hey Anthony, can I copy your homework?" Like, yo, let me know in the comments if you've been in that type of situation.
To copy the answers word for word. Brother, where is the originality? Look at Lee. Up there mad as hell. He got every right to be. Not even gonna lie, Sasuke would have to see me after the fight. You not
On God.
about to advance to the next round off a move you watched me use right before I almost lost my life? Nah. And this is how you know Gaara is a camper for real with no bag. How you get hit with the same exact move and get sent spiraling in the air.
That's literally crazy. The fact that this man really legit got hit the exact same way that Rock Lee did to him back at that tournament that they had. I forgot what it was. That's sad.
Like a football twice. This nigga do not be in the lab like that. That is why you keep getting embarrassed. Sasuke hits the most special ed looking run up I've ever seen and rushes to Gaara. Then he kicks the shit out of him, sending him flying yet again. Now Sasuke pulling the same exact run in a circle move that Lee pulled out on Gaara. And this is exactly where I stopped and contemplated not even making this video. What's the point? He just taking the same moves Rock Lee.
If you really think about it, y'all, this man Sasuke is literally stealing Rock Lee's whole flow.
Used last round and putting them in the same sequence, word for word, bar for bar. Shit, you might as well just go watch that video. But thankfully, this is as bad as the copycat foolishness gets, because Sasuke pops out the circle, hits a couple breakdance moves, then hits Gaara with a swift kick in his jaw. Now this is where I thought he was about to start doing keep-ups with him like Rock Lee did to Gaara, but instead he grabs him by his collar and knees him in his chest. Now Gaara on all fours, breathing heavy as hell with a crack on his cheek. It was this part that made me realize that everybody here has no IQ, because I didn't see one person gather.
Yeah, out of everybody in that crew that was watching that fight, not one person in the crowd was cheering or doing any of that. They were just sitting there, dead silence.
Their shit, say their goodbyes, and leave the stadium. Shit, that's what I would have done. I'm not staying to see that demon unleashed. We seen how the nigga got when he was losing the last fight. He didn't give a damn about no Chunin exam or the lives of anyone in them stands. He wants your soul.
Yeah, he wants your soul, alright. And that fight between when he was losing to Rock Lee, yo, this man Gaara was about to put Lee in a damn pack.
Gaara tired of getting worked, so he closes himself up in this sandball shield. But Sasuke not finished with him yet, so he rushes over there to punch a hole in. But mid-punch, the sandball grows spikes and cuts his cheek open. Now Sasuke over there blitzing the sand from all angles, but it won't budge. So he runs all the way up that big-ass wall and boots up his Chidori. Now with his Chidori locked and loaded, he rushes at Gaara and dodges all the spikes in the process. He finally gets close enough to the ball and puts his Chidori right through Gaara's sand shield. Gaara then starts...
Oh, damn, that shit was crazy, because I really thought it was going to be over, but we all know how this is going to play out.
Screaming the throatiest scream I've ever heard, sounding just like the "my leg" nigga from SpongeBob. With this scream alone, I knew Sasuke's fate was.
And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, that scream alone from Gaara when Sasuke hit that Chidori on his sandball, yeah, that was like probably the nastiest and dirtiest screams I have ever heard watching this fight.
Sealed. All of a sudden, Sasuke starts screaming at the top of his lungs trying to pull his arm out. And with all seriousness, watching that for the first time, I thought his whole arm was gone. Luckily, he pulls it out in one piece, but the arm of Shikaku comes out the hole as well, and this has Sasuke shook. Look at this man's face, looking like he just saw a demon. Well shit, he's about to. Gaara dissolves the sandball and we see him breathing hard as hell while clutching his bloody shoulder. That boy was really about to put the pain on Sasuke. But as we know, Orochimaru decides to crash the party and duke it out with the Hokage. But the fight did not stop there. After Orochimaru cuts the Chunin exam short, Sasuke gets permission to go chase Gaara down and he finally catches up to him. Sasuke ready to keep putting the hands on Gaara, so he starts talking some smack, calling him a Sand Village clown. But mid-roast, Gaara starts having another aneurysm. He over there yelling and screaming like a...
Again, the glitching, the twitching, all that type of shit. Yo, this man Gaara was doing so freaking much, but this fight when they fought in the forest, you know it was gonna turn up real quick.
Demon after you sprinkle holy water on it. And this got Sasuke shook, but it's too late to run now. You made your bed, now lay in it. Nobody forced you to go chase after that man. You seen the way he was screaming after you had him leaking. He's crazy. Gaara begins to be consumed by Shikaku, so he immediately charges at Sasuke with his demon arm. Sasuke barely dodges that attack, but Gaara's on his ass, so he charges at him again. Sasuke jumps out the way, then hides behind a tree, but deep down he knows he cannot.
Yep. For Gaara going demon mode, I already knew from the jump that this man Sasuke sealed his fate.
Hide from him forever. Gaara's still on that demon time, waiting for Sasuke to come out of wherever he's hiding. He over there talking about some, do I frighten you? What kind of brain dead question? Of course you frighten him. Look at your face. And on top of that, you're screaming like a madman. I even gotta take the time to give the voice actor props, because between the screaming and the dialogue, I'm watching this in the comfort of my own home, and even I'm scared of Gaara. Gaara finally sees.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. When I was watching that fight in the comfort of my own home, yeah, I too myself, I was damn sure petrified and scared as hell.
Sasuke come out of hiding, so he extends his demented Shikaku fist and punches him in the gut, but Sasuke hit him with that substitution jutsu. The real Sasuke tries to ambush him from above and throws 6 kunais towards him, but Gaara blocks them with his demon arm. Gaara shoots them back at Sasuke with so much speed that they damn near light on fire. 6 baby kunais are not supposed to do that much damage. Sasuke, stop and call for help, please. Sasuke goes back into hiding, so Gaara starts tweaking out again, but he's even more pissed this time. I know y'all see the drool coming from this man's mouth. He's salivating for that kill. This is damn near peak Gaara right here. This the Gaara they needed in that 5v1 against Madara, not this garbage. Sasuke tired of Gaara talking that junk, so he boots up his Chidori to shut him up. He charges at Gaara ready to put a hole in him, so Gaara reaches his hand out and rushes to Sasuke. They both collide and we see Sasuke's Chidori completely rip Gaara's demon hand in half. Sasuke then hits that over the shoulder look and sees Gaara laid out on his back, and for a second
I really thought that was gonna be over for Gaara, but nope, psych.
I know Sasuke was geeked. He really thought he got the dub, but that was not the case. Gaara sits up and starts laughing hysterically, and now he really tweaking out. Now he's over there screaming, "What a thrill it will be to crush such an opponent." Gaara's ready to eat this man alive at this point, so he boots up Shikaku's tail, then uses the tail and his demon hand to slingshot himself towards Sasuke. Sasuke quickly activates his Sharingan, then dodges this attack. Then to counter, he hits Gaara with a fireball jutsu, but Gaara balls himself up to protect him from the fire, then proceeds to knock the sense out of him, sending him crashing through branches. Oh nah, that man got hit so hard that there's smoke coming off of his body. Gaara's now spitting more bars with his evil ass voice, but Sasuke's really not having it no more, and neither am I. Like, we get it, you wanna crush him, you wanna drink the man's blood, we get it, just finish him already. Sasuke stands up and boots up another Chidori, and immediately I get to thinking, come on man, this like the 9th Chidori you done did this fight. We gotta switch it up, come on, pull something else out the duffy. But nonetheless, they both charge at each other, ready to wrap up this fight. But before they could collide, Sasuke starts malfunctioning like my iPhone after an update. After they clash, the cameraman shows both of them standing up on opposite sides, waiting to see who drops first. And I kid you not, they had us waiting for a good minute. They was both just slumped over, standing there stuck like a crackhead. But eventually we see Gaara's sand hand dissolve, while Sasuke poses up with this curse mark form in his Chidori. So after seeing this, I'm over here thinking Sasuke won. Good stuff, my boy, you done took down the demon. Give this man his robe and his cross. We calling him Sasuke the Pope. But all of a sudden, he lets out a scream and falls to the ground. It turns out the curse mark got him paralyzed. Gaara sees this and immediately recognizes that he's free eats, so he charges in for the final blow. But out of nowhere, Naruto pulls up and delivers this skull-shattering kick to the head, sending Gaara flying. Naruto really is a good guy, because with all that trash talk Sasuke be talking sometimes, I would have been perched up behind a tree while watching Gaara rip him to pieces. But hey, I guess that's why he's the main character. Overall, pretty decent fight. Sasuke's kinda sorry for stealing Rock Lee's whole flow, and Gaara showed us again why he needs to be locked up.
I don't really wanna.
Yep, and just like that, that's gonna do it for this video, because of the fact this man Sasuke really legit stole my man Rock Lee's whole flow, man. The fact, and most likely this fight alone, I really thought it was gonna be over, but I ain't gonna lie, GAARA definitely had it of the fact him drooling when he transformed into that sand monster shit. Man, that man was a whole different breed, and he was trying to take his soul. Probably he didn't learn his lesson when he fought Rock Lee back at that exam. But this was a dope video overall. Done. Shout out to you, bro, for dropping this video. So comment down below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate the time. I love y'all so much for showing love and support to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you run the like, subscribe, tap that bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Road to 1K, it's up and stuck. Appreciate y'all chilling with me. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.